Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host Brian
Hi, everybody.
and Brett.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Like I said, we're here to talk Survivor. We are the only podcast here on the internet that's going to just talk to you straight. We're going to tell you the truth about Survivor. We're not going to play this game with everybody. God bless all of you. If you want to go and review all this episode, you want to talk about the fishies and you want to talk about throwing hoops and shit, blah, blah, blah. But we're just going to talk about Bhanu and how this is, again, like 2 episodes in a row that literally stink. Literally, see, this guy was on his hands and knees begging and crying, people. Like, what is going on? This is the guy. Like, how does this guy get cast even, man? Like, how I saw your tweet, Brian. It is the truth at this point now. Like, please, everyone, please. And really, by everyone, I just mean Jeff, and he ain't listening because he's laying in his cash bed in Fiji right now. But this is a joke. They didn't even vote.
I kind of like that though because it's more insulting.
Didn't even vote. Like,
He,
technically, he's still in the game.
that was wild when that happened. He's like, "All right, Bhanu, just come here, come here, dude. I'm just gonna snuff it." Like, I was like, "Wait, they're not voting? What? Come on."
Yeah, I think they voted out that dude that like outed Ziggy or something. That was the last guy that got out voted out
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
that was
where
a
they don't
while
even
ago.
vote. Which tweet are you talking about that I said?
How did you cast these people?
Oh, I was actually talking about the girl that couldn't jump because that's also really pathetic. That's what I was talking about.
I was like, she's literally my least favorite person on this cast, and she's on a cast with Bhanu. So, like, what is going on? I was like, what is this montage? This is the first time we've heard from Moriah, and I hate it. It's annoying me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to watch losers on TV. That's not why I watch TV. I don't want to watch losers. Like this show, I'm in the minority here. I like Hunter and I liked Hunter in this challenge. Like that was awesome. He was shooting granny style, making every single shot. Like that, like that's what I want to watch on Survivor. Like these people can't dive, they can't swim, they don't follow directions, can't even jump. This, like you said, he's begging on his hands and knees. I mean, he's a bitch. I don't want to watch this. And it's 90 minutes. It pisses me off. I don't
Uh,
want to do this anymore.
Shout out to whose fault this whole thing was. So I'm talking about God. So shout out to God for casting Banu aside. And is this why you put me on Survivor? I thought he was like yelling to Jeff. Like Jeff was like up on a ladder or something. He's yelling up. I'm like, are you really yelling to God right now? Why did you put me on Survivor just to get voted out? 9 days ain't that bad, man. It's only like a 20-something day show now. So I mean,
Right.
the fact that you were that annoyed and made it that long, you should have made it been gone last week. So frankly, I guess you're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I
I don't
mean,
got nothing else to say about this.
it's just I'm so sick of this bullshit. It's not fun to watch.
Blaming
It
your
pisses me off. But
was blaming your absolute terrible, ridiculous gameplay on God. That's a sin. Like, what are you
yeah,
doing, man?
yeah,
He was praising God last week, and this week blaming him for like, oh, you should have just not even cast me. Like,
yeah. I was like,
God
dude,
is
God
casting
doesn't always
Survivor
do what
now.
we want, but
you
shouldn't
shouldn't
have
even.
cast him.
I mean, that's casting's fault there. Like, how do these people pass psyche evals? Like, I just don't get it.
Well,
This
that's
is
the
not
thing.
fun to watch.
Can't even
I
play
don't.
the shot in the dark because he's a dope and didn't have a vote because he couldn't do the damn challenge last week, right? Like, oh my
Stop taking
Well,
away people's votes. I'm sick of it too. Stop taking away people's votes.
Stop picking up the beware advantage. Throw it in the damn ocean.
they need to switch the game up. In this new era, everything's exactly the same. They need to do some switches here and there, like 2 tribes or something instead of
Yeah,
three.
please, for the love of God, man, something like these. It's just boring as hell, and I know these little like Jeff suckers online are like, this is the greatest, the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, shout out to the commenter last week that said that since Jeff says that Survivor is good right now, that means it's good. Yeah, the host and producer of the show says it's good. Like, are you
Okay.
nuts? Are you people nuts? We're
He,
the only people crazier than them are us.
And like he on his way out, he's like, "Oh, let me tell you about my life," and I was just like, "I don't care, dude. Just like
Ah,
yank
dude,
this
go
dude off
kick
the
rocks
stage.
back at home
I
then,
don't
man.
care about
Like,
your story, man.
care.
You stink."
if he had such a hard life, why is Survivor so difficult for him? I feel like would have been way easier than the stuff he actually went through growing up.
Exactly. He
Yes,
actually lived a real tough, like, he had to actually survive. He's out here crying.
yeah.
9 days.
And he said he watched all the seasons. I'm like, enough with casting these people that watch all the seasons. It doesn't mean anything. You still like can't jump. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Go on Big Brother or something where you just sit down. You don't need to jump or swim, or you're on the wrong show.
Price, go and deal in the island. Even if you
Something
suck,
else.
you get a
Yeah. Like,
chance to play the banker.
why did you pick Survivor? Just because you like the show? It doesn't mean anything. I like
I'm
Survivor. I would never sign up for it.
Yeah, no.
But I wouldn't be acting like this.
exactly like I'm like I love Survivor. It's my favorite show, and I think I'm fully capable to be a hunter out there. However, I know I would cry like a little baby probably once like day 2 hit, and I didn't get to eat any food. So I'm like, I'll try another show first.
But you wouldn't be acting like this. Like I don't know. And people
I
are
would
like,
just be angry.
oh, it's a tough game. You don't know what it would be like when you're out there. It's just like, then don't go on the show if you have any doubt that you could do that. Or
I
you
would
have
just
any
be talking
thought.
shit like Venus or doing this like Hunter when everyone's singing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bad. It's just bad. It's not fun for me. I
But
hate this. This is my least favorite part, honestly, of the week, guys and
it looks
viewers.
like
My
it.
least favorite hour and a half of the week is what I just watched.
No, it's fair.
Banu's gone. He was half of
Nah, it
the
doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter.
past 2 weeks. So
Show
like, what
sucks.
news gonna happen?
The show stinks.
We will see what happens post Banu next week. But look, we need better. We need better. I gotta
Yeah,
go watch Amazing
you have
Race
so
now.
much. You have so much source material, and you changed so many things that were really good.
I think it's going to be all up from here. I think we're either going to get some sort of merge sort of deal, tribe swap, or I think green and orange now at this point we're going to finally have to see them go to tribal, hopefully, because they got some working dynamics over there, which I would like to see play out.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons in a row though that they have tribes that are so bad that other people never even have to worry about having
This is the evidence to go to. Like, just I hope they absorb.
outrageously crazy.
They need to absorb beyond. I don't want it to go to 3 tribes. If they absorb it 2, do that. But God, please do not go to 3 tribes. It's not good. Second
they need to
place.
start
You're safe, but it's second place. You get a smaller fish. Shut up.
We're also covering Amazing Race, so you need that as a palate cleanser. We got you covered there. We are covering everything and anything reality TV. Competition shows like this. We're also covering the other side of reality TV, including Bravo. Brian's been doing Summer House. We have Vanderpump Rules. We just did the series premiere of The Valley. Like I said, we are also covering any kind of Netflix reality shows. Just finished up Love is Blind, but we have all the reviews there. The Trust as well, another great show that you should check out. But check us out on TikTok as well at The Reality Guys. But for myself, Brian, Brett, everyone here, thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Peace be with you.